Hey everybody, that was Lance Baker, a drummer for the Sam Floyd Band. Both he and I was teaming up to do like an equipment check and prior to one of our gigs that just went by like a few weeks ago. Anyway, welcome back to Crosscut Coyote Folk Bench. Don't mind me, I got a little bit of cotton in my mouth because actually I just had 2 extractions today, so I'm just sort of just winging this. Anyway, if you recall, I had mentioned something prior about how I was going to update one of my gig bags. Now, this isn't an instructional video or anything like that, so there's no right or wrong or advice on how to do it. This is just simply the way I did it, and I just wanted to have you along for the ride. So it's not really one of those things like you can have an opportunity to nitpick me about, Anyway, I just thought it would be fun to do and share, so I decided to throw together a few clips on how I went about doing it. So hope you enjoy for what it is. Let's call this part 1. Just to get started, I needed some traditional drop cloth, which is what I normally use to make my gig bags, most of my gig bags. So nothing special, just something out of the hardware store. And with that, then I usually begin with using my base as a reference in which to get of course, the size and how much space I wanted around the base. So I'll go ahead and get the drop cloth and just pull it out and just sort of rough out a design around it. And basically I just start from there. After that, then I just, like I said, rough out the drawing. Not real perfect. It's just sort of get a basic, like a proportion and a shape reference point. And then of course I usually just refine the sketch from that point. After I had done the freehand drawing on the material itself, I realized I should have made a template first. So later, in order to produce the other layers that need to go on, I had to go back and make a template. So I wound up making a template out of some plastic stuff I got from Michaels, and basically I started to refine the following pieces, and then of course they helped me to have a template in which to go back and square off the first piece that I should have made this for in the beginning. Anyway, so that's what I wound up having to do. Then we just carry right on. Normally when I get the one layer refined and the lines are a little bit better cleaned up, then I'll take that layer and use that as a template to basically sectionalize and get the portions of the next layers. I like to have multiple layers because I like for the front and the back to be twice as thick as the regular material itself. So what I have to do in order to do that is I have to basically cut more sections out of the fabric in order to produce a thicker layer, and then I just stick them together. Once I do that, then I use the light box to transfer to basically trace the lines from the first templates. The first image. I use that to trace the lines in the back, and that way I have lines on the back and the front of each layer that I cut out. That way it's a little easier to see for me when I go to try to match the layers up. Once that's followed, I use the template to cut out the plastic lining, and the plastic lining is basically what I use to help to make the each layer a little bit more water resistant. So so I take that, like I said, I take that original template that I finally refined and go back out and sort of cut out plastic layers out of plastic drop cloth that you just normally get from a local hardware store. Thanks for hanging around for part one of my gig bag upgrade adventure. Anyway, if you stick around for the next one, I'll be showing you that as soon as that's available. It's just like I said, it's just knocking about fun stuff, and I'm just showing you how I went about doing it, and I'm just hoping that you get a kick out of it, and it might even inspire you to make your own. Either way, it's just fun to share with you, the rest of my artist friends. Whatever you do, stay safe, keep a smile on your face, and please hang around positive people. And most of all, stay healthy, okay? And enjoy and keep creating your art. So I'll see you when my next clip is done, and I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully that'll be real soon. Remember, it's Crosscut Coyote Folk Bench, and I'm Alvin. I'll see you as soon as the next clip is available. Okay, be safe.